Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Laser Pirate, and this is part 4 of Tommen Baratheon. I know I haven't filmed in a while, recorded or posted any videos in a while, so I wanted to get part 4 done with. Now, we left off last time after having basically won the war against Stannis. We destroyed his men, he sieged us some land, and we got 100%. Right before we reached 100%, we actually joined Roose Bolton's war against Stannis for the north. So we can actually enforce demands. I have tried a couple of times, and it just ends with a white peace, which we don't want, so I've had to restart this recording just to make sure we can win that war. It seems we're going to have to Stannis up north before we can beat him south. Another thing I realized in my previous attempts at recording this, we actually have not taken Dragonstone. It has been taken by the Dornish. So it looks like we have... Oh, wait. Wow, that's the second time I've realized. Apparently... Yeah, we have taken Dragonstone for the Dornish, because they do have 700 men there, so we aren't doing anything to better our war. We're actually just helping Aegon of Essos in his own war against Stannis, which is not good for us. These sieges on Dragonstone probably give him a lot of war score, and he can take, the Sept pretty easily. And the castle, I'm assuming, yeah, it's not heavily guarded. He can take both of those. So what I thought would be the best thing to do now is to get our troops and march up the Trident. Retake the north for Roose Bolton. Go out, see if we can take White Harbor first or something like that. Take some of the vassals' lands, capture a couple of northern lords, force them to bend the knee, and defeat Stannis. We're gonna have to retake the Dreadfort. We don't have the men to fight the White Walkers, and he hasn't actually invited us to that war. Oh, what's this? Does this work? I'm scared to try this. Why not? Son of a... Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Laser Pirate. This is part 4 of King Tommen Baratheon. Now, where we last left off, he had actually beaten Stannis, gotten to 100%, beaten his armies, taken some land in the Stormlands. Unfortunately, get rid of this first, we cannot enforce our demands because we did join a war. We did join Roose Bolton's war with Stannis for the north. Until this war's done, all we get is a white peace. I've tried on separate, different kind of recording attempts, and it's always ended as a white peace, which I don't want. So it seems we're going to have to go north, win that war against Stannis there. Hopefully we'll capture a couple of lords, northern lords, see if we can get them. That'd be nice. For when we do win the war, we are going to need a new Lord Paramount. Wait, no, sorry. Lord Paramount. We might need a lot of new lords up in the north, who aren't traitors to Roose. And we're going to need new Stormlords. Hopefully some will join us in our war. We'll have to see. Now, meanwhile, the White Walkers, in last part, they take Castle Black, they took the Wall, and they took, well, part of the north. They took Last Hearth, where the Umbers were, and they took Arendelle and Crow's Edge, some part of the Hill Clansmen. Didn't actually see what happened to the Umbers, so let's have a look. Okay, well it seems like the Great John made it out, and he's currently in control of the Lonely Hills, and that's where he's leading his men from. All his family made it out. The Small John obviously died in the Red Wedding. It seems the Umbers came out with no casualties, they just lost their land, so that's good. Wait, where's... Oh, thank God, Hawthorne and Moors are... Okay, Crow's Food and Horn's Bane. Gotta love these guys. Anyways, we can't actually join the war against the White Walkers despite not having enough men, because Roose hasn't invited us. What we are going to do is we're going to abandon the Siege of Dragonstone, because what I have noticed as well is that the Cornish are actually taking this land instead of us, because they do have 700 men here. And the siege is technically in their name, which sucks so much. Now we're going to have to take our men and march up the Trident, which is going to take a while, especially since we don't have many ships, and we can't sail them there. I guess we could, it might actually be faster. No, why not? Let's just sail them from here. Ooh, yeah, they're coming from Driftmark. Yeah, let's get the fleet up here to Dragonstone Sea, and let's get this episode going. It's there. There you go. And this army under command of Bronn, they won't be there for long, though. They're just going to start the siege of White Harbor. They'll go to White Bay, start that siege, and then we will sail the remainder of our men up north as well to continue it. Seems a vacancy has become available in the Kingsguard. 7 swords must guard the king, and so your Lord Regent, Kevin Lannister, has chosen a replacement. He chooses Sir Carlton Buckwell, who now kneels before you, vowing to protect your person. Buckwell of Antlers. Well, good man, he was the master at arms in Antlers, a trained swordsman, and brave. Highborn, he's not bad, you know, 6 dual skill. He's also brave, which is great. He's not really ideal. His older brother serves as the heir, Antlers, and so he wasn't set to inherit anything. Decent man to join the Kingsguard. Another man to defend us. We're still helping the Siege of Dragonstone, aren't we? Oh, whatever. White Harbor. They have no men guarding. Ooh! White Walkers are invading King's House. Let's go see. Now I don't really want to join this war. It will put us hostile against the White Walkers, but it won't help Roose. I mean, we can retake the Dreadfort and all that stuff, but we're still gonna have to, you know, battle these guys. And these guys, which we can take on, I guess, with our full forces there. But since we are role-playing this, we do have to. I think if Kevin, you know, heard that the White Walkers have breached the wall, taken the wall, and had taken Last Hearth, you know, they actually marched south. At that point, it becomes a real issue that we now know is true. So Kevin will ready the men and ride north. Which is unfortunate. It didn't even work. Great. Good job. Guess we don't have to go to war, do we? No! One of your jailers has brought word from the cells. He says your captive, Lord Ardring Celtigar, was covertly set free during the night by a small band of men. In their desperate escape from the castle, one of them was captured, and after questioning revealed they were in the employ of Master Laymond. Master Laymond, Master of Calpina, and the Castellan of Cloyle planned a rescue of his liege. Will he accept vassalization from us? He will not. We send you a gift, you probably would, but I don't see that as a role-playing, you know, a guy who just escaped us sending him a gift. Mira. Since Roderick Forrester is opposing us, we can imprison Mira. He is just openly joined against the Boltons. But, I mean, just making sure. in the Telltale story, they didn't really do that. The roleplay stats that was four with Bruce Bolton. I guess at this point they're two-time traitors. I think Kevin might just imprison her under house arrest or something. But I've become selfish. You under house arrest. Another highborn ward. Not even a ward, just a prisoner, I guess. Because we're not raising you. We still have a lot of lords though here. Lord Chiringbrook, Lord Carholt, and Lord of Woodmere. Let's get going. Still got a couple of open council positions that I think we might have to fill. High Admiral. Yeah, we can't fill any of these guys for that job. We might just, yeah, let's hire one mercenary fleet. It's also fleet, there you go. Just so we can carry all these men and don't have to go for 2 more trips, because that would just be kind of a nuisance on its own. So let's get that going. Ooh, Roose has inherited the Castle of Drunkard's Tower, so it seems Moat Cailin might have fallen. Ships aren't there yet. They aren't even going there. Fantastic. Shadowmoor, there you go. We're at war with the White Walkers and their invasion of Shadowmoor. Carhold has also fallen. Arian's obviously alive, and he's now Lord of Weeping Bay. There you go, fleet is ready. Let's get the men up there. No! Recently I've noticed the pitiful state of my wife, Queen Marjorie. I've just been informed that the cause of her ache and fatigue is a case of the flu. Call for a physician at once, of course. Well, decent symptom treatment. She's not losing too much health from the flu. Hopefully she'll be okay. Till then, though, we have a war to fight. We have to sail our men north because, yeah, the White Walkers are probably coming for us. Pycelle is doing well to treat Queen Marjorie. I think you might compensate Pycelle a bit. Oh, this is the Queen after all. We want a little extra incentive. Lord Adam of Broadarch has joined against Aegon. Yeah, that's fine. As I said before, that's not really treason to me. I mean, though it is backing Stannis, it's against another traitor, so that's whatever. Ooh, Lord Umber has died. Greatjon died. Complications related to gout, and it seems his son carried on with his rebellion. It's the throne. No. Actually done well. Heward Umber has rescinded the Umber's, Umber's joining Stannis and has just decided to attack Aegon of Essos. That's fine. White Walkers, meanwhile, have piled on 40,000 men to siege Winterfell. Hopefully they'll suffer a whole lot of attrition. I don't want to fight those 50,000 men at all. But of course I had to join, as I said before, from a roleplay status point of view. I can't really not join. It's happened. The Iron King has taken Reach, this time for real, because they will hopefully maintain and not break like the last one. Which means we have to retake the Reach. What happened to Highgarden? What have you done? It seems Mace has lost Highgarden. He rules in Westbrook and Smallwood. We'll have to restore his titles once we're back. Garland the Gallant, he'll gain Brightwater Keep after the war's over anyways. And Willis still serves as heir to the High Lordship of Highgarden. Our men have joined north, and it seems White Harbor is falling quite easily. The White Walkers, meanwhile, are just taking everything up north. Okay, so the mission was successful. Giving Doran Martell a little bit of opinion. It seems our Septon died. Is that what happened? Yes, it was. Oh, we need to get a new Septon then. Let's employ a courtier. Holy man. Septon Belgrave. Cruel and rude Septon, but he's a Septon nonetheless. For whatever reason, he's a cynical Septon. Doesn't sound like the best septon to have, but you know, let's work with what we got. Where can he proselytize? Nowhere as of yet, because we actually haven't taken Stannis' lands. Just perform some charities, get some better actions in King Tommen's name. Aha! Carrying Karstark remains in our dungeons, but it seems he's lost all his land. House Karstark is now unlanded, so he's really of no worth to us. Is he? So we could just execute him. Would he still appoint him to Harhold when it does fall back into our hands? We will need someone to take over. Yeah, so let's keep him. Restore our commanders. Evan Lannister, yes. Adam Marbrand, and was it Balon Swan? I think it was, yeah, it was Balon Swan. Lord Commander of the Kingsguard. It was Jaime first until he died. Let's keep you. Oops. Oh god. Oh no, that's a new siege. Good. Good. The town of White Harbor, which is actually not properly garrisoned, that's perfect. We'll assault it. Hopefully this will pull some of White Harbor's men at least up here. Get them out of Stannis' men. Those don't have much to fight with. It seems those are the rebels. That's where they are. That's good to know. We're gonna have to march there and fight. Ooh, wow. That's bad. Shouldn't have assaulted the Wolf's Den. Seems we lost 2,000 men in the siege of White Harbor. How that happened, I have no idea, but we're not going to take the rest. What we are going to do is we're going to march there and see if we can destroy them. Winterfell is just... Ah! Well, that's interesting. Stannis Baratheon was captured by Hugh Greybeard. Lord Hugh Greybeard has actually captured him in a war to place Shireen atop the Stormlands, and it seems our war for the North has ended. Your Grace, Stannis Baratheon has been defeated. The reign of misrule has come to an end. Stability has been brought to Castle Black. Lady Paramount Shireen Baratheon, his heir, shall henceforth rule the Stormlands as your Lady Paramount. Signed, Lord Hugh of the House Grandison. Well, not really. Thank you, because she's still fighting for the North. I have to beat her again. So I guess, yeah, keep on your path. What do you mean until next time? Huh. Well, this is good. I could just... That's part of Baelish's lands. Transfer you the vassalage of... Oh, you have a couple of important prisoners. Lord Rickard fell. Yes, send me him. And we will raise the Valemen, the 4,000 men to our cause. Call upon them here in the Sisters, so we can sail them to join. Men of the Riverlands, Baelish doesn't offer us too much. Those 2,000 men will be worth it. They'll come up in Wycombe and we will send them north to Westerlands. What can you grant us? Perfect. We have an army to fight the White Walkers down with sea, though we are no longer at war with the White Walkers. It's not too good. We'll still call upon those men. March them up the neck to Mokalen. You are not going this way. I'll send the ships for the Valemen. They'll be the first to join around Mokalen. And I guess we could just continue. Ah, that's an interesting thing. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Harry's Hay, who is invading my lands in obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. I would be eternally grateful for your support in this matter. Signed, Lady Walda of House Frey. She has come to rule. Well, obviously the Regency Council will decide on this matter. I have no say. I'm still underage. 13 though, so I'm getting there. Who's teaching me? My wife. Oh, Kevin should be teaching me. Yeah, Kevin will teach me. The council voted against, it seems. 3 voted against, 3 voted for, and because there was a stalemate, it stayed as against. He's trying to press Surrem on Frey's claim. Obviously, that's not too bad for us. Emon Frey is, you know, the Lord of Riverrun. Liberation of Yunkai, okay. Morris Slint, yeah, marry as you please, I don't mind. The young Slint boy can do whatever he wishes. There you go, our men are now on the fleet, and are being sent. Winterfell has been overrun by the forces of the others. The ancient castle, once home to the kings of winter, is now subjugated by winter. The north is at the mercy of this menace, and the White Walkers are now also poised to cross the neck into the southern realms. Is a new long night upon us? Winterfell fallen, Dreadfort has fallen, we have no lord of the north. Bruce Bolton has retreated to Moat Cailin, his son, meanwhile, retreated to Sea Dragon at Point. Seems a bunch of peasants have risen up. In the Vale, that's just harmful. Well, what we'll do is we'll split these forces in half. Those 14,000 men can be under the command of Bronn, Lord of Stokeworth, he's nearby, Sir Ilan Payne, and Robert Strong, he knows the north well enough and is a great fighter. We'll send them to Lannisport, put an end to the Westerlands peasant revolt first, and then we'll send them to the Eyrie. Put an end to that revolt. Yeah, the Eyrie should hold on long enough. Yeah, I guess land there. Not much else you can do. This war is almost over. If anything else falls, Shireen will have the north. I do need more time to raise funds. Sorry, Iron Bank. The Boltons are just being beaten back in every possible way. Daenerys is attacking the Volantines, sorry, now. We have to retake this land quickly, because that will prevent them from winning. I will wait for the reinforcements to arrive here first. Mathis of Goldengrove declared a revolt against Euron. It's good, because most of the breach has risen up in rebellion. I have become wroth, but it seems my kinsman Kevin is not pleased with my temper, and he gave me the switch. Well, I'm no longer wroth. Well, that's good. I think the first thing we can decide is on a war in the west. My mother, the Lady of Casterly Rock. Glencliffs has fallen. We'll hold out here until my reinforcements arrive. Peasant revolt for Lannisport ended. We won the battle and captured him. Well, obviously, peasants must be taught not to do this. We must have the main man just hanged. Yeah. Let's send our men now to the Eyrie to prevent that one, and then you can come north. Warden of the East, I guess. The Lord of the Vale. He's been loyal. He's marrying my sister. He's a man to be trusted. Your Grace, your heir, Princess Marcel, is responding very well to my tuition. She has improved her skills and is advancing in knowledge every day. Good news. She's gained patience and true learning. Yeah, she's a lot better than me. 11th of November, you'll be there 19th. I'll pick someone later. I can't really pick anyone for the one to the north because he doesn't patrol the north at all. Ooh, they're trying to escape me to Flint's Finger. Don't think so. We have enough men to stop them wherever they go. We're just going to keep them trapped for now. Until these men can join us. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh, it seems they're engaging the 4 men at the north. But we might be hostile to the White Walkers. That's fine, yeah, I guess those 4 men don't really matter much. Here you go. That actually causes us attrition. It's not too good. Kevin in the lead. Adam on the flank, and we will pass over Castle of the Red Keep men to the center. Let's reorganize this a little. There you go, some more men. There you go. Attack. Oh, God. Jesus. That's just bad. Kevin, Adam. There you go. Attack 17th of January. You will be there to put an end to the rebel forces, and we will retake Cape Kraken, and hopefully from there retake more of the northern lands that they have taken from us. Ramsay Bolton has died clutching at his heart. His only son was slain by White Walkers. His wife also slain by White Walkers, as was his younger brother. Which means House Bolton is now only Roose Bolton. Even his wife died, Walder the Fat killed by White Walkers. House Bolton is coming to an end. But we've captured a pirate at the Stepstones. After defeating them, as any pirate should, we will have him beheaded. Retake this land. And how long has it been since we started recording? Ooh, around, good time. So I think we'll end this video off here today, right now. I think quite a bit is, oh wait, no. Yeah, I'll wait for this battle end, the peasant revolt. Yeah, we're not losing attrition, so that's fine. Just get these lords. It seems some of the lords of the Vale joined us in the Battle of the Eyrie. They came right out to support us. There you go. That war's done. Have him beheaded, so his head can adorn the pikes outside the walls of King's Landing. There you go. Well, hope you guys have enjoyed. We did, I guess, end the war with Stannis, because now basically Shireen owns the Stormlands. She's gotten all of them under control. You know, Aegon of Essos, I guess his war ended automatically because Stannis died. Oh no, he actually died in battle. Was killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by... What? Garrick Redbeard is in Shireen's court fighting for her. That's great. And he killed Aegon of Essos. That's a hilarious battle. Gotta love that. Well, Shireen is putting an end to the revolts in the Stormland. She's gotten it all under control. Which is bad for us. Though actually, we might just send this army down south to deal with them. Take some lands there. Also did take out the main northern host, you know, of the rebels. We're backing Stannis, and now we're backing Shireen in her war for the north. So they're running, and that's taking a lot of war score down. We got the war score a little more stabilized. White Walkers took Winterfell and the Dreadfort, pretty much ended the Bolton line. Taking most of the north, they took Carhold also, and they're coming in fast. So I think we've done a lot this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I have been Laser Pirate, and I will see you next time.